Oh God, that's a good way to begin a stream. Hello and welcome. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. And I literally almost died like a half hour before I started the stream. And maybe literally died is like maybe that's a little hyperbolic, but it felt like I was going to die. I was eating some chicken and rice. Like I decided to have a very simple, I'm like I have said multiple times, I am trying to slim down. I am trying to lose weight. So I had a very simple, clear cut and dry. It wasn't dry, but a very clear cut, very simple, basic dinner. And my wife is always bugging me. She's always telling me that I eat too fast. And what do? I eat faster just out of spite. But she's always telling me I eat too fast. Well, you know how sometimes you'll chew and maybe you'll swallow a little too soon, and then you'll get it like stuck like in your I guess it's not your esophagus. It's the is it your no is it your whatever the tube that goes down to your stomach. Like I wasn't choking, thank God, but oh excuse me, I wasn't choking, but I could breathe just fine. Again, thank God, I could breathe without a problem. But right here, like right here, I could feel this chunk of food that was just stuck. It was just stuck, and I couldn't like it hurt. Like I couldn't swallow saliva. It hurt so bad. And at one point I was contemplating whether or not I should force myself to puke, but I'm like, well, what happens if like the vomit comes up and then it gets stopped by whatever's stuck in my whatever. And so I just had to wait it out, and it took a good 15 minutes of just pure suffering. And like I'm sitting there, I'm jumping up and down. I couldn't drink water. Like at one point I took a little sip of water and it hurt so bad to even swallow. Like it was awful. And again, after like I'm sitting here, like I'm looking up on a phone, like when is this serious? Like when do I call 911? And basically it was like, well, if it lasts a couple of hours, as long as you can breathe, you're okay. But if it lasts a couple of hours, you should probably go to the emergency room. But it lasted 15 minutes, and then I could feel it go right down. Like I could feel it finally dislodge and then go into my stomach. And I was like, oh my God. And then of course, then I finished my dinner, but I ate very slowly, and I made sure to take my time chewing very thoroughly, very carefully, without with like not rushing it or anything. Very, very careful. Oh my God. It was, and look, I'm sure that we've all had experiences where like it feels like something is stuck there for like a second, and you just kind of go, "Ugh," and you wait a minute and you strain, and then it goes down, right? Like, and that's what I thought this was. And it was, and that's what it was. That is what it was. Except for it lasting like the normal 30 to 60 seconds max, right? Like 60 seconds is like a long time. This was literally for 15 minutes. Like it was terrible. Like I'm literally sitting there thinking like, do I need to get like, because I'm upstairs, my wife is downstairs, and I'm like, do I need to get her attention? Like like I'm literally like, I didn't feel like it was a life-threatening situation because I could breathe just fine, thank God, but I could breathe just fine. But oh my God, it was awful. Matthew is in. He says it sounds horrible. It was pretty horrible. Yeah, but not 15 minutes. Right. Like we've all had that happen, but 15, like this was by far the worst ever. Like literally. And it occurred to me, like, am I going to have to cancel the stream? Like that thought occurred to me. And then like I was having other thoughts like, oh my God, like, well, at least if I'm going to die, at least I have time and consciousness enough to like text people and be like, hey, this is it. They're like, I'm gone. Like I swallowed some chicken and now that's it. Like life is over. I swallowed chicken and, no more. But anyway, it's over with it, whatever it was. So now I'm just wondering, hopefully my body breaks it down enough and it doesn't come back to haunt me on the way out. So I'll update you tomorrow and let you know how that goes. All right, but yeah. So we have been I feel like I've been making really good progress. Like I was comparing this to like my younger days, like when I was Matthew's age, and I would literally just spend like 15 hours a day programming. That's not me anymore. I'm too old for that. But I was still making. But for what I am these days when it comes to programming, I feel like I'm making really good progress. I where did I put this? There. So the inventory system is a little wonky, and I thought we would work on that because a lot of it's just kind of like, oh, I know what I need to do kind of stuff. Just like, oh, okay, I know how. It's like these things. It's like these little tasks. Like you know what you need to do. You just need to do it. So I went through and I actually numbered some of these. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like numbering the tasks. And then did I leave myself a note? Thought I left myself a note. Hey, Zathon, so, that's from 4 days ago. So I'm not sure. I thought I left myself a note, but apparently I didn't. Oh, see, it's still coming back to haunt me. It's still coming back to haunt me. Okay. No, this is the inventory system. I left myself a note on the to-do. Okay. So here we go. Like, see, 11 hours ago. Notes for the stream later tonight. That's now. There's an issue that when you add an item to your inventory, then drop the item is reappearing at the original location. Okay, so I know what this is. I think it's a matter of I think it's a matter of like I deactivate because in order to make it invisible, I deactivate it. Basically, I need to set the position before let me see what I tried. So it's going to be in item entity, I thought. No, it's not going to be an item entity. It's not in character. Is it in character entity? I guess it's in character entity. It feels like an odd place to implement it, but no, actually, that feels like a perfect place to implement it. Okay, so what did I add? I added. So when I pick something up and put it into the inventory directly, I need to set a parent. So because I think it was working when I would pick it up. Wait, did I added a shortcut to put when something is equipped? I think I added I added a shortcut to put something. Well, let's just play it. Let's just start the game and actually try to like see what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, like one of the issues is that it if I select drop item from the menu here, the item appears where I picked it up. So that and I like I said, I think I just need to set the location. What is going on here? Reloading domain. Hello. I'm gonna have to kick Unity. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's see. I think if I do F, that puts it into my inventory. I can come over here. There it is in my inventory. I select it. I select drop item, and it's not there. It's back where I picked it up. So that is one issue to fix. There are others, but I think that's the most straightforward one. Okay, I remember what I was doing this morning. I was like, okay, so here, what I am doing is I'm adding it to the inventory directly, and what I wanted to do was I wanted to make inventory read only, but that's not what I did. Can I do it like this? Can I do that? No, apparently I cannot do that. Oh my God, not sure is in the room. What is happening? Oh, to what do we owe the pleasure? Not sure, he says howdy. Look at who is here. The man himself, the myth, the Italian legend. Not sure. How's the new job working out, pal? We miss you. We've missed you. Oh my God, and Lisa's here. You know what? That kind of reminds me. I need to I'm going to send the link out to a few people. Actually, I got a weird phone call from my friend Justin yesterday, who he never calls me. It's weird. And he called me and he had the stream playing in the background. He was obviously listening to, it recorded, and it was just very weird. And then he's like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Hey Justin." He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like, "Why are you calling me?" Just calling to check on you. It was very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. Okay. Oh God, I'm all sweaty too because I went on a run like not that long before the stream. Okay, so what I need to do, I want to make this inventory. How do I do this? I want to make this read only. I know there's a read only attribute I can add somewhere. Can I add it there? Wait, inventory. The modifier read only is not valid for this item. Well, why not? Because basically I want, or can I do const? Can't do const. Okay. Basically, I want what is over here on the left-hand side where I'm doing inventory.add. I do not want to allow that. I want to disallow that. Not sure says, I have no idea what's going on with this project. Are we still making us? No, it's not. It's a Pokemon game now. It's all Pokemon. Not sure says, my brother did that too. Democrats are calling check-in on their Republican friends today. Private set. No, I don't think that's going to be it. No. Well, okay. Well, first of all, I guess my syntax is bad. I thought you could do public set. Like, I thought this syntax was good. Something like that. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to do... No, I don't want to... No. Basically, what I want is what I have on the left-hand side. I want this to be a compilation error because I basically want inventory to be constant, which means I should be able to read from it, right? I should be able to call const methods on it, like is active. Well, actually, no, wait, that's instant. Well, it's a list, so I would imagine the list has const objects or const methods. Can I look at the source? Oh, excuse me. Well, let's see. Does it? I honestly don't know. It does not look like there is any. Is are const methods not a thing in C#? Are you kidding me? No. Like, okay, like for example, binary search. I would imagine that is const, or could be const. Find could be const. Find all could be const. I don't know what these do. Index of could be const. So basically, methods that do not alter the internal state of the object. Though, like in C++, again, this is C++. Like I'm getting this from C++. Methods that do not alter the internal state, that you would mark those as const. You would mark those functions as const. And the reason you mark those as const is because if they are const, then the compiler can optimize them. If the compiler knows, oh, this function is never going to modify the object, then you can do all kinds of stuff. Like it can do all kinds of optimizations. Not Matthew says you can't modify that inventory if you set it to const. Well, that's what I want. I just want to be able to read it. Well, wait a minute. Am I doing anything? Let me see. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I think what I need to do is I just need to get rid of this. Yeah, easy. And then I need, add inventory item. I already had a method that I did that this morning. I just didn't implement it, so we'll do it there. And then we'll do it here. Yeah. Okay. So perfect. Okay. So inventory is private. We will deal with it if we ever need to read inside the object. Then we'll deal with it at that point. But right now we don't need to. So add inventory to item. So here is where I add it to the inventory object. I set it active default. So I was wondering. I remember when I wrote this, I was wondering if this would work. Can I still set the parent? Oh, and I think I just answered my question because I'm setting the game. The game object is what I'm deactivating, but the transform is what I'm setting the parent to. So let's see if this works. I think it's going to work because I am a genius. Matthew says you can't mod. Okay, I read that, but you can't add items to it when you pick them up. Yes, you can. I can't think of how to do it other than private and use public methods. That's essentially what I did. Okay, let's see. Okay, what is happening down here? Okay, so a guest somewhere. Okay, so I just need to change that to add item inventory right here. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Okay, is there another place? Oh, see this, I need to read it. This is a perfect example of what would be a const method. Like this is basically a getter, but a const getter, getting a const object. Okay, so I need to, this would be under character entity. How do I do this? Oh, excuse me. I cannot believe I can't do public const list item entity inventory get. Come on, AI. No. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask AI about this because this is I'm literally a little dumbfounded by this. Okay, in C#, there seems to be no concept of const methods. Is that correct? Let's see. Yes, that's correct. In C#, there is no direct equivalent to the concept of const methods as found in languages like C++. In those languages, a const method indicates that the method does not modify the object state. I already said that. Okay, so method design and conventions in C#. That's so that's basically. I know C# is smart enough to have addressed this, right? Like I know that the people who originally designed C# were familiar with C++, and they probably came up with the well, hey, we're going to need some kind of concept of const methods. Yeah, we will. And they probably came up with a solution. So now I just need to find that solution. Okay, alternatives. Interfaces for immutability. No, immutable collections. .NET provides system collections immutable for collections that cannot be modified after creation. No. Attributes are analyzers. Okay, workarounds to achieve similar behavior. Okay, get value public, cannot modify value. What is this doing? Okay, so that's just read only. No, that's not good. There's a getter. I don't like this at all. I don't like this. Not mutating. Mark methods as pure and formally. While C# does not have a pure or const keyword, you can use comments or custom attributes to indicate intent. No, I want enforcement. I don't want just intent. I want enforcement. All right. This is going to bug me. If I simply do this, okay, let's see, public list item entity, and then get const inventory. No, wait. Okay, so this is interesting. Inventory dot as read only at, no, that's not going to work. Oh, wait. Wasn't there like what was it? There was like the list. There was like read only list, wasn't it? Let me see. Read only list. Wasn't that a thing? All right. I'm going to have to ask AI. Let me see. Let's see what we got with AI. Okay. In a class, let's call it entity. I have a blah, and I want to provide a public method to read the list without allowing it to be mutated. How? It's I read only list. Okay. I was close. So I read only list. Okay, perfect. So I can just do inventory, and then, okay. So now that should work. Perfect. Look at that. I am a genius. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we got that. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So we're compiling now. Let's see if everything's going to work. So I am curious about the like set the game object active to false. So the reason I wanted to set it, the reason I wanted to do set active false first, that felt correct to me because I felt if I set the parent first, then you might see the object jump. Like it might be possible to see some kind of jumpiness or something. Like if you're setting the parent, it might move before the set app. Like you see what I? Excuse me. Maybe it's not. Maybe actually, I guess this entire thing would be called within an update. Well, that actually brings up a do update. Does the update in the draw? Oh, wait, update happens once per frame. Okay. So update happens and then things are rendered? Or are things rendered and then update happens in that single frame? Like, do we know? I mean, I imagine somebody knows, but like, or is there some kind of weird concurrency going on? I would imagine update happens and then rendering happens, but I'm just guessing. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay, so it's in the inventory. We'll go and check. Okay, and then let's just come over here a little bit, and then let's select it, and now let's drop it. Huh. Huh. Huh? Huh? Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, so this is add to inventory. So let's see what dropping is doing. So drop the item. So basically, I remove it if it is in the inventory, which it should be. Will remove. I don't know why I'm looking for the contains. It feels like I can just remove and if remove returns a bool. I can look that up. Let me see. List, or let's see. Let's just ask AI. In C#, if I call some list dot remove item and item is not in the list, what happens? Does it throw or what? I just like keeping my typos in with AI. I can usually figure out. Okay, the specified item is not. No exception is thrown. The method simply returns false. Okay, so we don't need to worry about this contains. Yeah, let's save ourselves the work. Let's see, because basically remove is doing a check, right? It's like doing its own contains call. So when we drop it, we set it active, and then we do all this other stuff. So, okay, I know what I need to do. I need to check the location. So let's go. Like, just talking about that experience where like I almost died just before the stream, just talking about it, like I'm starting to feel wheezy. Like, not wheezy, I'm starting to feel nauseous just talking about it. Like it was a traumatic experience. I do not underestimate the trauma that I suffered just before this stream, and yet I am still here to bring you, especially not sure, entertainment. Okay, so let's see. We come over here. Oh, wait. Okay, so let's see. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. So where's the pistol? Where is the pistol? Is it not on here? Oh, wait a minute. I don't. Okay. Well, I guess we can at least do this, right? So we'll come over here, and then we'll put it in the inventory. The pistol disappears. And then if I come back over here, I come over here, I do this, and then I drop it. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Drop. Okay, so it clipped through the floor, right? You can see the Y value of the pistol is just increasing. So let's try not deactivating it to see to see if we can see it. So let's add it to the inventory. Let's just not deactivate it, because maybe it's like at my feet, and so when I deactivate it, it just clips right through the floor. Oh my God, there's a bunch of messages. They're not sure, saying hi to Lisa. You can't mod. Okay. No, wait, I already read all that. What is the transform keyword? There is no transform keyword. Oh, that's just Unity. Yes, that's just Unity. I've forgotten everything. Wait, what did I miss? You missed a lot. Not sure. Like Matthew got married to Lisa. Like they have a baby. So like you missed a ton. I'll get them next time. Attempted assassination. I'll get them next time. It's always the collider. Need to add a better collider, probably. But let's see if we can see where the gun is when I pick it up. All right, let's see. Come over here. Let's try this. I think Lisa's gone. She completely didn't hear that she's married to Matthew now. Her boyfriend might be jealous, but okay. Let's see. All right. Come over here. Okay. Okay. Well, wait. Okay, let me see. Come over here. Get out of 3D mode. Easy. Okay, I don't see the pistol. Wait, but I didn't deactivate it. Oh, it's going to be under the transform of the player? It's going to be somewhere under here. Okay, easy. Oh, there it is. Why is it deactivated? I didn't deactivate it. I didn't do this, though. Huh. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Let's just take this one step at a time, Addie. Oh. I double deactivated it is what happened. I was deactivating it twice. I was double deactivating it. So not sure. How's the new job? How's the new job working out? I hope it's going good. I'm glad you got a new job. I know you kept saying, you were saying for a while, like all summer long, you were like, I need a job. I need a job. But it sounds like you had a nice like year or like 8-9 months off. All right, let's see. So we come over here. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. There. Look, it's through the floor already. Okay. Okay. I have an idea. What we will do is the character item will set its parent to this like we do when it is equipped. Right? So set parent to this. I have a feeling this is going to work. Now, I do not think I should be deactivating it from the left-hand side. That's in the player interactor. I think the deactivation should happen within the character entity. I'm going to be bold and assume that my change works. So I'm going to just change it. Not sure. It says new job is really nice. Very quiet office. Nice. Very nice. Where's it at? Where's the office at? I'll come visit you. I'm kidding. I won't do that. I don't even know what you look like. So, I accidentally scared a programmer when he was locked in. I've never seen someone so startled. Okay. So, okay. All right. Well, I'm a little concerned. Well, okay, so I was going to say I'm a little concerned that the position on the right-hand side is not updating. Hey, you know what I forgot to do? There's two things I forgot to do. And okay, first of all, the first thing I forgot to do is update the chat in OBS. So let me do that. I know you guys just love seeing your own messages, so I don't want to deprive you of that. Okay, easy. Okay, is that going to work? There we go, perfect. And then the other thing, I don't think Not Sure has seen this, but we have the cool handy dandy highlighter for the mouse. I just knocked on his door. Okay, so I was going to say that it's concerning me a little bit that that the position on the right-hand side of the screen is not updating, but I think that is okay. Chat is squished. It's always squished. You just have to deal with it. You'll have to deal with it. Maybe one, oh my God, don't even get me started on Streamlab when I tried that. Oh my God. I tried, oh yeah, the party music. I tried Streamlab. Oh my God, I wanted to punch Matthew. I did. Like, I like Matthew, but I wanted to punch him when I was trying Streamlab. Okay, let's try drop item. Works perfectly. Worked perfectly. And let's see. Can I pick it up again? Come over here. Inventory. Drop. Oh. Is he going to see Green Guy? Oh, he's going to see Green Guy and kill him. You know what? I think I can actually come in here while he's killing Green Guy. Grab the cell phone and run. Sorry, Green Guy. Don't look at me like that. Okay, so we got that, and then we drop it. Yep, perfect. Matthew says, hey, I use it. It's good. Chat handled. Event pop-ups. Oh, talking about Streamlabs now. It's garbage. Not Sure says, can we put bugs in the game on purpose? I remember watching a video a while back about like one of those game jams, which I don't think I could ever do one of those. At least not now. Maybe back in the day, but not now. But about one of those game jams where like the theme was a buggy game, but it had to be like purpose, like the bugs weren't actually bugs, or they could be bugs, but they had to be like purposeful bugs, and that was kind of the theme. It was pretty interesting. Okay, all right, I think I can check most of this in. Okay, so fixing, dropping item from inventory. My little brother, so my youngest brother, who's actually younger than my daughter. My daughter is older than my littlest brother, but I was for some reason I just thought of him today, so I texted him, and so I'm not going to show you the message, right? But I texted him. I said, "You doing okay? I heard the news," which of course, like, right? So his answer is, "I'm fine. What news?" Right? Because like what news? And I said, that you're gay. And then I responded, God damn, I'm hilarious. So that's little brother. That's how brothers show love. And then he said, I hope you disappear overseas. Slave trade it like old baseball cards. And so I hearted that. It's kind of a shit. Like I would like to be closer to probably all of my siblings, but I don't know, for some reason I find it difficult. Well, I find it difficult because I have 7 of them, actually 8 of them. But I don't know. It's especially the ones on my dad's side. Like I remember one time every year I've talked about this family vacation that we do in North Carolina. I know I've talked about it before, but there's a family vacation that my dad's side has been doing since I was 10, right? So I'm old. So we've been doing it for a long fucking time, doing this family vacation down in North Carolina. And I guess maybe at this point it was probably like 8 years ago when I was there. When this event happened, and like it was like me and both my brothers, and we're just getting wasted. Like we're like, that's what you do. It's beach vacation for a week. Woohoo! Just gonna get wasted. And so we were fucking hammered. And my dad walks in, and he knows we're hammered. And so, like, you gotta understand, like, say, like when I talk to my mom, and let me know if this is normal for you guys, but like when I talk to my mom, every conversation ends with "I love you." Oh, Vandit is in mobile chat, bro. Did you check out the new CDs they dropped? No, man, I haven't checked them out. This sounds cool. No, but every conversation with my mom ends with "I love you." Right? Love you too. Bye. Click. Like my dad, like never. My parents are not together. My parents divorced when I was a baby. So it's very different dynamics. So anyway, at this beach vacation where my brothers and I are getting hammered, my dad walks in. He very clearly sees that we're all wasted. And so he's just like, and then I don't know why, but like I was like, "I love you." And my dad was like, "I love you too." And, and my brother was like, "I love you, Dad." And he was like, "I love you too, Kristen." That's my brother's name, Christian. And then my brother and I was like, "Huh?" And like Christian was like, "That's probably the first time I've ever heard Dad say I love you." I was like, "I know, right?" Right. So it's two very, very different dynamics with my mother and my father. Okay, so we got the drop item working. So let's go ahead and update. Okay, so drop items directly from inventory. We got that. Okay, so move an item from equipped to inventory. I thought I did that. Let me see. Let me see by looking at the code. So, you know what? Maybe we should do it. Okay, here's my thinking. So, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Okay, okay, code. Okay. So, okay. So I asked AI to generate a keyboard to generate like keyboard shortcut or a keyboard shortcut guide, and then it just made some stuff up. But it actually was pretty close. So Q to pick an item up off the ground. That's exactly I didn't tell it that. That's what it came up with, and like I'm like, okay, cool. F, place an item directly into storage. E to interact with it, and then I to open and close the inventory. So that one, I was thinking, like, do we want to do that? No, I don't think we want to do that. Like right now, it's just I to open the inventory menu. Do we want to have I be open and close? Okay, but the other thing, I'm just going to have it open. Left. Okay, so some of this stuff is just, well, why did I open this up? I'm just getting distracted. All right, I got to reset. I'm getting a little excited. Okay, move an item from equip. Okay, oh, I remember now. So let's see. Let's go back to this. So okay, so just look at this top part here. Okay, just everything below it. Ignore that for now. Some of it's accurate, some of it's not. Okay. So this is place an item directly into storage for F. What I'm thinking is we just update the logic here where you could see here if there's a focused object, what that means, that's saying if the player is looking, if the little cursor is over top of an object. If not, we just return. But what I'm thinking is if it has a focused object and you press F, it goes to your inventory. If there is no focused object and you press F, if you have an equipped object, then that equipped object goes to your inventory. That's what I'm thinking. We need to let the player rebind everything. Go fuck yourself. Matthew says that's where the new input system comes in. Go fuck yourself. Not sure. Can't we just get AI to do the junior programming work? Go fuck yourself. That's you know what? When I rename, well, not that I'm going to rename tonight's stream. I'm going to rename it to Go Fuck Yourself. That's what you guys can do. You can promptly go fuck yourself. No. Don't do that. I got to be nice. All right. So what do you guys think of my idea? Like F will be the send item to inventory. Basically, the first item, it will look to see if you have a focused. I don't know if I like that. Like, how do games normally do it? Like, how? Let's go with my idea. Okay. So, move item from equip. We're just shut up! No, we're not reinventing the wheel. I mean, yes, we are. We're writing a game. Games have been written for 50 years. Yes, but it's our game. That's like saying, oh, yeah, why bother designing a new car? We're literally reinventing the wheel. Ugh. All right. I'll be right back, guys. I got to step away for a second.
Радостно мне, я спокоен в смертельном бою. Знаю, встретишь с любовью меня, чтоб со мной не случилось. Смерть не страшна, с ней встречались не раз мы в степи. Вот и теперь надо мною она.
All right, I'm back, guys. Ugh, fear not. Fear not. Whew. Winded just going up and down those stairs. I got used to it during my main session for ER, but going back in the last month, oh man, I couldn't get back into it. Wait, what are we talking about? I don't think I'll ever complete it. Are you talking about a game? Wait, I got used to it during my main session for ER. For the emergency room? I've completely lost context. Oh wait, there's a whole bunch of messages. You're like, oh, you need to play Elden Rings. That's what I'm missing. Or Expedition 33. I hate the UI controls in that. No. We're gonna make our own. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so basically, if focused object. So basically, let's see. If focused object not equal null, then we do this. Right? Let's see. We got this. The problem is I don't like most games. Okay. Actually, I feel like this should be an error. Throw. Okay. All right. So we got that. Else, if player equipped item. Oh, sweet. Okay. So the AI was pretty close. So where did I put this? It is, add item to inventory. So that was another thing I was struggling with. Like when you have an equipped item. Okay, answer me this, both of you. Answer me this. When I'm holding a pistol and I press to look at the inventory, should that pistol show up in the inventory? Let me know. Okay, so we could do this. I think that's going to be okay. I think just as that... Oh, wait, I need to actually put the item in, but I think that's actually going to be fine. I don't like this. This is repeating code. But I can't think of any way to eliminate that repetition that doesn't require checking things twice. Do you guys see anything here I can't. There's no way pops out at me that doesn't require 2 if statements for each case. Okay, let's see. I still made my own $90 for an inventory system. What are you talking about? $90 for an oh wait, how much do inventories go for on Unity Hub? No, we are not. No, we're writing our own. I still made my own. Yes, we are making our own. To spec optimize. Oh, there's a free one. No, we're using our own. I think it should still be there. Maybe, okay, I think it should still be there. Maybe in an active state currently in use. Not sure. Use a lambda. Use a lambda function. Well, wait a minute. Okay, let's think about that for a minute. Use a lambda. I mean, so I could put that into a lambda, but then you're still calling it twice. It's still kind of the same thing. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. I see a way. I see a way. I got it. Nope. I thought I had it. I don't have it. Because I have to have the item entity. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I just found the bug. Player entity, equip the item. Okay, item entity. I tried. Oh, sorry, distracted. What's the goal? No. The goal is to eliminate. See how I'm doing this item, but actually it's not duplicated. That, you know, you could get fancy with it by. Wait. I kind of want to get fancy with it. Okay. Equipped item is an item entity. Focused object is a game object. But you can call get component on both? Oh, because it comes from a mono behavior. Oh, there we go. So we could do mono behavior item. No. Let's make it nullable. Equals null. Okay, we're gonna get fancy with it. So then, oh wait, why is it green? Oh, okay, it's telling me because it's never red or anything. Okay, so item equals, nope. We're gonna get fancy. Focus item is simply going to equal focused object. Is that gonna work? No, okay, maybe not. Maybe, okay, what is focused object? Is a game object. Does game object come from mono behavior, or let's see, what is game? It's an object. Well, I find it interesting that I can call get component on both a game object and on my item entity, which is a mono behavior. Like it's a game entity and then game entity is mono behavior. So I can call get, So, okay, maybe this would work. Let's try this. Let's try using the undo. Oh, but you can't have. Okay. Well, let's see. Item equals null. Okay. Can't assign null to an implicitly typed. Okay. All right. Well, then how do I know if it's null or not? Var item. Implicitly typed variables must be initialized. Okay, so I have to. So basically, what I'm getting at. Oh, wait a minute. Focused object and equipped item. Character entity. Player entity. I'm trying to figure out what the common class is here between these two things. Character entity, game entity, mono behavior. Basically, where is get component implemented? That's what I want to know. A behavior, a component, an object. Is it literally an object? And is that a Unity object or a C# object? That's a Unity object. Wait, so is get component in here? No, where is get component? Where is get component? It must be object. It must be object. And it must be a Unity object. So is it Unity engine dot object? Is that what that is? Unity engine dot object. It is. Okay, so and then we can have that be no oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I discovered a new toy. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so that's item would be focused object. Easy. And then here item would simply be this. I got to make sure my nullabilities match up. I don't think they do right now, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Item equals, and then we can simply do this. Boom, 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 boom. And then what we should just be able to do, and then we would just call item get component. Oh, it didn't like that. Okay, but that's fine. That's fine. We are on the right path, boys. We are on a virtuous path. We will get there. Okay, I think the issue is the nullability. I've got the nullability all mixed up. Like, will this fix it? Okay, that's not going to fix it. Okay, so I have to actually think about this instead of just guessing, which I have a bad habit of doing. Okay, so basically, I can do this, and then I could do this, but there's still a possibility that, okay, so can I get rid of that? Wait, what is the error here? Okay, object does not contain a definition of get component. Really? 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 Okay. Now I'm getting angry. I want to know what I want to. This does it. Okay. Let's think about this logically. The code originally focused object. Basically, I'm able to call get compo. Okay, so wait a minute. Oh, game object. Ooh, wait. Wait, I was calling get component, but that's component. So one is game object and one is component? I'm going to guess that I'm going to, let's see, component. Close, but no cigar. All right, I'm going to get the original code just to have it side by side, just so we can look at it. Let me see. Okay, so originally we had... Where's the original code? Oh my God, did I delete the... Okay, we might be on our own, boys. We might be in unexplored territory. Okay, so I have one. I thought I checked this in. Focused object. So this is what we had here. And then... Really? I checked that code in. This is why you use source control. View open selected version. That's what we want. Okay. Well, that's big text. That's old. Oh, I'm 80 years old in programming. Oh, back in my day. Okay, here we go. That's not what I wanted. Wait. I'm completely confused. Do I have the right file? Player interactor. Was this player interact? Yeah, it is player interactor. .f. Okay, that's why I'm confused. Oh, I was typing out new code. Okay, that's why. No, yeah. This makes sense. Okay, all right. Okay. Just calm down for a minute. Get component. That is component. Okay. Okay, just calm down. It's going to be fine. That is component game object. They both return a component, but one comes from component and one comes from game object. Interesting. So our game component and our game object and component, are they related at all? In C# and Unity, our game component and game object, are the classes game object and component related? Do they have a common base class? That's what I want. Game object represents an object in the Unity scene, such as a character. Game object is essentially a container that holds various component objects. Custom scripts which inherit a subclass. Oh, I always forget what subclasses are. Do they share a common base class? No. Okay, here's what I wanted to look at. Component. Oh, but they're both Unity objects, but this is going to bug me. Well, fuck. It may have never worked like I thought. You know what we're going to do? We're going to Control Z this bitch all the way back to where it looked like it was going to work. Yep. Right about here. We're getting close. I know I can just delete the code, but I'm going to Control Z this. Okay, there we go. So about right here, I didn't have any squigglies. But I don't think I actually tested it. So let's actually see if it's very possible that maybe Visual Studio is like, oh yeah, that looks fine, and then Unity's like, no. Even though Unity is saying yes, that is fine. So see, that's what's bugging me, man. This is bugging me. So that means that somewhere in the code, get component is implemented twice? I guess so. I mean, okay, I need to let it go. Let's see if it works. So what did we even do? So basically now, if we have focus on an object, we should be able to press F. If we don't have focus on an object, but we have equipped an object, then that equipped object should go to the inventory. Let's see. Okay, we're easy. Okay, so now I'm going to hit F. Okay, it disappeared, and it's in the inventory. Perfect. Now I think I can equip. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, I think the issue here is when okay, I know what the issue is. But I need to. So the issue is that I have to press the mouse button. When I press the mouse button on equipped, it's also trying to fire it, but it should only fire because it thinks it's equipped. Oh, that's interesting. Is that some type of race condition? Like, does it actually? Is it possible? I press the mouse button, it equips it. But then the mouse button, no. That can't be a race condition. Let me see. Control C. Grok, please fix Control C, Control V. Welcome to Edge Case Central. I know. Okay. So what do we got here? What do we have? Okay. So we're going to F this. Okay. And then we're going to equip it. Now, I'm going to press the primary mouse button. Okay, I didn't see the error that time. So let's go to the use case that we did have. So I'm going to drop it. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. Okay, so we're gonna run this again. We're gonna run this we're gonna try this scenario for the very first time, Okay, so we come over here. I forget even what scenario. Okay, so we have it's in the inventory. Yes. Now we press equip. Okay, there was no error. Can I fire the gun? I guess I should check that. Okay, yes, I can shoot the gun. They didn't hear. Okay. Not sure. This is a problem in a lot of games. It's normal to have ND when clicking a weapon in inventory. Is it? Interesting. Okay, drop. Okay. 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 Drop item. So when I drop the item, I remove it from the inventory. I set it to active. Of course, it's already active in this case. And then I get the rigid body. I don't quite understand what this function, like what this is kinematic means, but okay, controls whether physics affects the rigid body. So I don't understand. It would seem like it would say true, like, yes, physics should affect the rigid body. But apparently, I guess kinematic means that it is not affected by physics. Explain to me, is kinematic in C#? You can add a delay after closing the inventory. A delay? Oh, wait. Okay. In Unity, which uses C# scripting, is kinematic property is a feature of the rigid body. But yeah. It determines how a rigid body behaves in respect to the physics engine. The is kinematic property is a Boolean field. Yes, I get that. Component that controls whether physics engine fully simulates the object's physics. Yes. Default. Okay. By default, is kinematic is false, meaning the physics engine controls the object's movement. Right. So when I drop an item, I set it to active. I'm assuming that this is working. And maybe that's where I'm going wrong, right? So let's just throw an error. I'm assuming that's working. All right, it's time for a new song. Actually, I did find this song, The Darkest Night, but it was reverbed and slowed down. I think that's what we're going to listen to, because I'm pretty sure that this gets me like copyright noticed. Reverb slowed. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Just a fraction of a second. Yes, we unfreeze the object when we drop, so it falls. Right, but why is it falling through the floor? Like, literally, why is it falling through the floor? Like, I'm adding physics back on. Excuse me. Like, my body is still recovering from when, like, I almost died earlier, like, before the stream. Like, it would, like, I would have had to, if that had happened while I was streaming, I would have had to have stopped the stream. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. And, like, at one point, I was yelling for my wife, but she's, like, in her own world downstairs. Like, I'm watching my Thai videos. La, 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 la. Oh, my husband's upstairs dying. La, 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 la. Where is it dropping from? It's dropping from the point where you hold it. It's just invisible. Right? So here. Oh wait, I don't know why I don't know why I did that. I'll show you. Actually, here. No, stop. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'm going. Where's add item to inventory? There it is. I am not going to deactivate it when I add it to the inventory, just temporarily. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh my gosh. Is this Bing Crosby? Yes. It's it's Bing Crosby's very special Christmas. Okay, wait, stop this. Easy, easy. Oh, I don't think you actually said what happened for not sure. Oh, not sure. Not sure didn't hear when I actually almost died. Well, that's what he gets for being late. No, not sure. It was terrifying. Like, it was terrifying. So, we've all had, well, look here. We'll get back to my story in a second. Let's get to what's important here. Okay, so we go here. Okay. Oh. Where did it go? I'm so confused. So I did not deactivate it, and I set the parent of my transform, the player's transform. Or did I? Oh. That's very big. I didn't. No, I did. I did. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do this stuff too. And I'm going to set is kinematic to true, meaning, oh, I wonder if I had to do that. Oh, that might be it, boys. That might be the issue. Okay, so I added to the inventory. I can't. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go balls to the wall. Oh, maybe we won't. Oh, wait. I think we will. Oh, I got to get the item data. Okay, so this is just actually item data. Yes. Wait, why? Oh, because okay, we're going to be brave and we're going to assume. Okay, so it's going to be item data exclamation point. Okay, so basically we're doing everything like we're basically equipping it, but we're going to deactivate it. Okay, so, but this shouldn't be equipped item. This should actually, because it's not equipped, it should be item. And then I'll once we know this is working, we can refactor to kind of put this all into like a common function or something like that. Actually, I feel like this class already needs some like refactoring, but let's just get shit working first, and then get it working. Commit it, and then refactor. That's it. That's a life tip, boys. It's a life tip. Write it down. Okay. So now, can I deactivate all of this and then do that? Let me see. Set kinematic. Okay. So basically, we're deactivating it. Then we're doing all this like set the parent shit. And then I think we're good. And then when we drop it, we're going to do this. Do we need to undo that? We'll set the parent to false. Maybe we need to do the set parent false first. I feel like we want to do set parent. I feel like we want to do set parent false first, and then we want to activate it last. Like even after this. Okay. But wait, I'm a little concerned about this stuff here. Equip. Oh, wait. Huh? Wait. What? No. Who? Oh, okay. So it's just a local position, local rotation. I don't know, man. This is actually pretty tricky. It's a lot trickier than I thought it would be. Wow. Programming's hard. Nobody told me it was hard. Is the inventory a singleton? Oh my god. Yes. Yes, it is. Not sure. No, I was going to say something about my mom, but never mind. I'll save it for another stream. Okay. Let's see. So we got here. Okay. There it goes. Okay. It's in the inventory. Let's drop it. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Pick it up again. Drop it. Perfect. Okay, let's pick it up again. Inventory. Let's equip it. Nope. I gotta select it, and then equip it. All right. And then we drop it. What? All right. So if we pick it up and then drop it, it falls through the floor. Okay. Let's see if we can recreate that. There's nothing more annoying than like, oh, there's a bug here. I can't recreate it. That's enough. Okay. Okay, let me see. Okay. All right. At least we're able to recreate it easily. So, when we equip it, we're setting the... Oh. No. Let me see. Let's go to Player Interactor. Q. All right, so here we go. All right, so I press Q. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Press Q if player equipped item is equal to null. If I'm not holding anything and I'm not looking at anything, then I return. Okay. So Q, that's right, because Q picks up. Or if you're holding something, Q drops it. Drop equipped item. It just simply, if equipped item is not equal to null, call drop item with equipped item as the argument. Easy. Drop item. So we remove it from the inventory, which actually should probably be last in case there's like a error or something. I eat singletons for breakfast. Singleton is just a fancy way to do globals. Yes, it is. That's why they're not. That's why singletons are not great. Is the underscore used to identify a singleton? No, the underscore is used to identify member variables. Private, public property, private. No. Yeah. Well, yeah. Private property, and then scoped property. Yes. So without. Yes, that's just a fancy way. What Matthew was saying is just a fancy way of saying that the underscore means it's a member variable. Without an underscore means it's a local variable. All right. So if we drop an item, the first thing we're doing is we're setting the parent to null. Okay. Easy. For giggles, But wait, I dropped the item from the inventory and it works fine, didn't it? Let's check. I've been trying hard to cut down on my well, I can't say I've been trying hard. I've been trying to cut down on my Diet Mountain Dew habit. I have gone I'm going to confess a little bit here. I'm going to do you want to hear the insane amount of soda that I drink in a day? Do you want to hear it? Oh, let me see if this works out. Okay, so if I drop it, it works perfectly if I drop it directly from the inventory. So that means when we put it into the inventory, we are setting some state that we're not setting when it's equipped. Okay, but let's get back to my soda. Do you want to hear? Not only is it bad on my health, but it's not great on my wallet. I have a very strict Diet Mountain Dew intake. I limit myself, and sometimes it's very weird. Addictions are very weird. I had a therapist once who said, "Addy, you're the kind of guy who likes to dabble in addictions. Like, I don't go full-fledged with an addiction. I just kind of like to flirt with them." So I have a very strict regimen of Diet Mountain Dew, so much so that I sometimes feel obligated to drink soda. It's very weird. There will be times that I don't even want to drink the soda, but I feel obligated to drink the soda. Actually, I'm going to put a link to the desktop stream and the mobile stream. I should have done that before. Wait a minute. Let me just do that. Easy. Join us in the desktop stream. And then put it there as the link, and then I'll pin that. But so I have a 20-ounce bottle, one of these. First thing when I wake up. Not the first thing when I wake up, but one of the first things I do when I wake up is I go downstairs, I open up the fridge, and I grab one of these babies out. Because at any time, I have at least 2 or 3 of these in the fridge, oftentimes as many as 6. So I grab one of these first thing in the morning. Then I do not allow myself another one until 11 o'clock. It used to be 12, but then I upped it to 11 because I have a habit of getting up at like 5. And the difference between 5 a.m. and 12 p.m. is just too much. So I have another one at 11 a.m. And then I have another one at 3 p.m. And then at 6 p.m. or unless I'm doing the stream at 6:30 to 7 p.m., I have a can. Now the can that used to be a 4th bottle. 4 fucking bottles a day. I've gotten that down to 2 bottles and 2 cans. 2 bottles and 2 cans. So I'm trying to reduce this habit. Not Sure says, your body builds a rhythm where it is expecting caffeine. That's how caffeine addiction works. I mean, I think that's kind of how all addictions work, right? Not Sure says, Chubby Emu did a video on it. No, it makes sense. I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, yeah, I get it. Okay. So let's try to figure. So I equipped the item. So let's look at this. So where is the bug? I equip it, I remove it from the inventory. I set the equipped item, and then I set the parent to the item. So this is basically where we start off, right? So basically the one at the top, this add item to inventory, that's what's working. The one on the bottom, which is also happens to be the one I've had forever in the code, is not working. Okay, so we have the game object. We set the game object to false, but that's specific to the set equipped item. Okay, so let's see. Equipped item, set the parent. We set the parent to the equipped item position. Okay. We get the item data, which we don't need to do here because we already have it. It's passed in. No, wait. I'm getting confused. The one on the bottom is broken. I'm not repeating that to you guys. I'm repeating it to myself because I will forget it in 30 seconds. Okay, the one on the bottom is broken. This is broken. The one on the bottom is broken. So we set the parent, set parent equipped item position. Then we set the local stuff here, and that looks pretty much okay. So item, let's see, item data, item data, item data, item data. I mean, that's basically the same thing, right? We're just on the bottom part, we're putting it in a variable. Up top, we're just calling it directly. I think. Let's see. And then we do this get rigid body. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's correct. So is kinematic. I hate Booleans who are named negatively or like, okay, I get it. Kinematic probably and it's probably just a matter of getting used to the word kinematic. But in my mind, this should be RB is affected or is subject to physics. And then I would say FOSS, right? Like that's so I hate that extra step you have to do to kind of flip it in your mind. I don't like it. I don't like it, boys. I don't like it. Okay. So is not subject to physics. All right, so we do this. So we call it is kinematic here. And then, okay, and then I call set active when we equip it, right? Because that might be redundant because it may already be active, but that's fine. And then each item has an unequipped method itself, right? And the reason I did that is because, like, if you pick up a gun, maybe you can have it make a noise, right? Or you pick up a cell phone. Like each item can have its own specific action that happens when you equip it. That's why I did that. But we don't need that when we add it to the inventory. And then the drop portion is the same. The drop portion it's the same exact code. So it's like we've done something to equipped item. Or it's something we haven't done. Well, wait a minute. No. Could it have something to do with set active? Let's just try it. Just for giggles. Like, for some reason, I'm thinking, like, if I call set active, does that undo something we did that we need? That's a wild guess. That's just a wild guess, but crazier things have happened. Also, I don't know what to do about this computer because I don't know what I like. Maybe you guys can help me. I don't know. I don't know how to figure out what components of my computer are not Windows 11 compatible. And that seems to be very like, okay, let me see. Windows, you know what? I'm going to do that while I'm on the phone with you guys. Not while I'm on the phone with you guys. While I'm streaming. God damn, I am losing my mind. All right, let's see. Updates. Check for updates. Windows updates. Perfect. Easy. All right, come on. Because I know there's like a Windows like health check thing or thingy or something, but like I don't have the patience to read dialogues. I really don't. And you know what I had to do at work today? Oh my god. I'm turning in, and I fucking hate it. I'm turning into the Scrum guy, and I hesitate to say Scrum Master because I fucking refuse. Okay. Windows 10 support ends. Windows 10 supports October 25th. Okay. Enroll in extended security updates to help keep your device secure. Okay. Learn about. Okay. No. I want to learn how. Okay. Wait. Uninstalling problem. Okay. Installing Windows 11 on eligible devices. I thought there was something that's like, okay, Windows, okay, your PC doesn't currently meet the minimum requirements for Windows 11. Windows 11, I'm not going to install Ubuntu. Do they even have Unity in Ubuntu? Let me see. I guess they do. But this doesn't look. Is this? This doesn't look like the actual sanctioned Unity. This looks like some open source project. Can you install the Unity IDE on Ubuntu? Yes. Okay. So they do have a version. I don't know about that, though. I don't know about all that. I mean, I like Windows. I don't want to give up. And plus, I just, like, Matthew just talked me into using Visual Studio again, and I'm starting to, like, reignite my love affair with Visual Studio. You like, ever have an ex and, like, you break up for, like, a year or a couple of years, and then you're like, yeah, you know, let's go get dinner. And then you're like, wow, yeah. And then you do a little bit of that, and it's almost like doing it for the first time. It's, like, pretty exciting. Like, there's always that time period where if you don't, like, you know, bang somebody for a certain amount of time, it's almost like banging them for the first time. It's pretty exciting. And that's kind of how I felt with Visual Studio. And I want to keep banging Visual Studio. So I'm not, you know, so that's just the way I see it. Okay. How do I do this goddamn, I want to figure out, like, how can I, okay, Windows, I want to know, like, specifically what is wrong with my computer. Like, I'm guessing it's like the processor is not well, first of all, I definitely have one. I like all the system requirements I meet, except for maybe I know what it is. I have not. I remember struggling with this computer. I could not get UEFI booting, secure boot to work. I couldn't. So I have unsecure boot. I bet that's it. I bet that is it. I'm just never going to upgrade this computer to Windows 11. Okay, I'm going to enroll now. I'm just going to do this now. Okay, let me do this off screen though. I don't know. It's probably going to be like, what's your social security number? Okay, let me type that in. I use Visual Studio Code on Ubuntu. Yes, I know. And remember, I was using Visual Studio Code for a long time on this stream, but I like I said, I like reignited my love affair with Visual Studio. I want to it's been a long time, but I remembered like how good and bad Visual Studio is. I like it. All right. Okay. You're enrolled. Updates through October 13th, 2026. I have heard, I have, like, somebody was saying that you can install Windows 11 if you create like a boot disk to install it. It's not going to actually, like, you can install it. Just enrolled myself. Hopefully build a new PC this time next year. Yeah, I kind of wanted to build a new PC, but I have got so many computers. I feel like if I bring another one home that's just going to sit and collect dust, I have a feeling my wife's going to she's going to divorce me. Rightfully so. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I'm like, maybe I should sell them. I don't know. Not sure says, I have a massive water-cooled Threadripper PC I'm never upgrading. Somebody at work was talking, they just recently got a Ryzen, I don't remember what model what Ryzen processor is, and they're like, it's so fast, I love it. And I was looking at it, I was like, oh, maybe I should do that. But I'm happy with this. Okay. What were we doing? Oh, that's right. Everything's still falling through the floor. Huh. It's literally... That is so weird. So if we add it to the inventory, I'm reiterating it. If we add it to the inventory and then drop it, works perfectly. If we equip it and then drop it, it does not work perfectly. And there was a point where it did work perfectly. Set equipped item. Here's the item. Set equipped item here. Item entity is there. Equipped item. If equipped item is not equal to null, throw. So if any of those cases hit, we're not going to do anything. We're never going to drop it. Okay. Here is an opportunity for optimization. We don't have to look to see if it contains. We can just simply remove it. But the equipped item should not be in the inventory. Let's just do that. Okay, that's even better. It's not in the inventory yet. I think at some point we will. I was thinking that we should, like, I had a very similar thought to what Matthew said. We're like, yes, we should have the equipped item in the inventory, but it's highlighted in some way. I think that makes sense. Okay, equipped item. So we're just basically setting our global variable, or our member variable, because we will need to refer to it later. We set the transform. I don't know that this is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. I thought I saw something. Nah, I thought I saw something. Okay. This is the only thing... This is one of the only things I can think of that we changed. Let's just try it. Let's just see. Again, just spitballing. Just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Imagine there's a visual for you. You know, I remember. Okay, wait. Let's before I get to that. Okay, let me see. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so we're gonna pick it up, and then we're gonna drop it. Seriously? This is so weird. Is subject to physics. All right. Let's try this. No, I've got nothing. Like literally, I'm kind of like running out of ideas here. Let's see. What if I throw it? Okay. I can throw it, and that works just fine. But if I drop it, it goes right through the floor. Okay. Let's check out the throw functionality. What are we doing here? We're unequipping it. We add a throw force, we add the force, and then we subject it to physics, and then that's it. What's bizarre is that it's the same drop item, so things are still happening the way you would expect them to. So if I equip it and then throw it, it works. But if I equip it and drop it, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's see. Try unequip. It's got to be something like, I'm just going to start taking shit out of drop item. It still is bizarre that it's the same drop item, but okay, but I think if we take stuff out and it works, then we will, it'll at least give us a hint. Wait a minute. This is wrong. This should be here. Clear equipped item. Now, I've already changed so much shit. I don't know anything. Okay, let's just do this, and then let's try this. And then we're going to add this back as well. Okay, and then I think that's most of what we commented out. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's wrong. I'm willing to bet not sure as life on it. That's how confident I am. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go. Okay. All right. So we come over here, we pick it up, and then Motherfucker. Oh wait, but we did change some stuff. Let's see if it still works when we do it from the inventory. We did change some things, so we may have broken that, which would be a hint as well. So we'll take all the hints we can get at this point. Drop item. Are you kidding me? All right, I want to make sure the code's checked in. I don't know what the state of checked inness is. Yeah, we changed all kinds of stuff. Maybe I won't check it in. I'll just stage it for now. Are we just creating a new instance, or are we actually recalling the same instance? We're recalling the same instance. Okay. What if I pick in the inventory, then I equip it, and then I drop it? What then? Let's figure that out. Also, I think we did make some progress on our to-do list. Drop items directly from inventory. Move an item from equipped to inventory. I think we did that, didn't we? Move an item from inventory to equipped. Okay. What was the case I literally just said 2 seconds ago? Okay, I've already forgotten. What if we put it in the inventory and then we equip it and then we drop it? Okay, that's a hint. That's a hint. Equipping is really doing a number on it. Equipping it is really making it bad. Okay, wait. Let's go back here for a second. Move item from equipped to inventory. Okay, what if we put it in the inventory and then we equip it and then we put it back in the inventory and then we drop it? Okay, so we put it in the inventory, then we equip it, And then we put it back in the inventory. Oh. Didn't I do that? F. If focused object is not equal to null. Okay. Else, if player equipped item is not equal to null, it should be hitting this. Okay, let's do this. Let's attach this. I think we may have gotten a big clue. Boys. It should go into this case here, but let's see. And it does. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. But it doesn't unequip it. It didn't unequip it. Oh, okay. I should probably do move. Drop item, throw. So is that active to false? This is so buggy. Okay, but it should still item. Wait a minute. Okay, this is redundant. I don't need this. I just realized this. So equipped item is an item entity. I'm calling get component item entity to get the item entity of an item entity. So that is redundant. That was a copy and paste job is what that was. So we got that here. Okay. So add the item to the inventory. Let's see if that changes anything. I don't think it will. Well, it won't because it's just messing with the inventory. Okay. Oh, sorry, boys. No. Try throwing. Okay, let's try throwing. That's a good point. Great party. Okay, so we're going to pick it up. We throw it. Works perfectly. Okay. Let's put it right into our inventory and then drop it. Works perfectly. Let's pick it up. Let's go over here. Let's drop it right through the floor. What the F, man? It's something about equipping it. But if we add it to the inventory, then that's undoing what. Like, let me check that just to kind of reiterate it, just to make sure I am correct. If we equip it, add it to the inventory, and then drop it, it works fine. So it's like adding it to the inventory is undoing whatever. Let's see. Add it to the inventory. It's in the inventory, and then we drop it from the inventory. What's this? Oh, that's that. Like it thinks it's still equipped. Okay. That could be a symptom, but nah, we're not going to worry about it right now. Okay. Oh. That's interesting. So, wait a minute. If I equip, then add to the inventory. Let's just hammer that home. If I equip and then add to the inventory and then drop, we see the bug. equip, add to the inventory, go here, then drop, it goes through the floor. Okay. But if I pick it up, if I add it directly to the inventory and then drop, so set, it's something to do with the, I think I might need to go back and look at the equipped item thingy. Okay, so I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and it works just fine. So I think there's some wonkiness with the equipped item. I don't know what. Okay, we got some messages here. Love me some AMD. I read that. Try throwing it. Seems the collider is still disabled when dropping. Yes, it's odd. Equip, then throw. Can you confirm in the scene view? Isn't there a memory viewer or something? Yeah, you guys are saying the same thing. Adding to and disabled the collider. We don't re-enable where we should. We disable the collider here when we equip it. But honestly, do we ever, like, do we need to disable it? Like, should it, maybe it should just always be subject to physics. Like, maybe we don't need to do that. Let's just see. Wait a minute. Do we want to disable physics while we equip the item? If item doesn't have physics, we don't need to do anything. Oh, maybe we do. Maybe we do want to disable physics. But let's just see what happens, just for the heck of it. Yeah, so math. No, it should. Yeah, it should be kinematic when held and stored and disabled. When held or stored and disabled. Yeah. I'm just curious. Like long ago, I remember when because that code's been in there a long time. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we do that. Do we have a collider enabled somewhere or something? I mean, the pistol would have a collider, which would be enabled unless explicitly disabled. There's something I think there's something going on with the equipped item. I think equipped item is it's the key to our mystery, I would say. But it's just weird. Like, literally, we can look at the code and see. Like, literally, we're going set equipped item. So I press Q, focused object return, get the item entity from focused object, and then call a set equipped item on the item entity. That goes in here. Does all of this. And then if I press Q again, if equipped item is not equal to null, then we just call drop equipped item. Wait. Oh, no. Drop equipped item. So if equipped item is not equal to null, drop equipped item, clear equipped item, drop equipped item. Okay, we pass it in. We set the transform to null. We call kinematic. Maybe we want to set the transform after we set the. Maybe we want to. I'm kind of grasping at straws here. Set the parent to. Well, let's do things in the exact opposite, or like we're popping and pushing, right? So set active true would be the first thing we do. Then restore kinematicity. I don't know. And then undo the parent. And then remove from the inventory. But we're not going to... I mean, I don't think that's going to have anything to do with it. Let's just see. Just for giggles. Can we do a stack trace? I'm giving you a look. Not sure. I'm giving you a look. Okay. Let's see. Not sure. Add a variable that you can watch the state of in Unity UI. I mean, I can watch the state of pistol. Right? Like, look at pistol here. I pick it up, and it's equipped. But it disappears. Oh, it didn't disappear. It's still there. It's underneath equipped item position. And then here it is on the right-hand side. Whoops. It's got the transform, pistol interaction script. The box collider is off. It should be on. Why is it off? And then the box collider never comes back on. Okay. Well, let's make sure it's on to begin with. And if it's not on to begin with, I have questions. It is on. It is on. It's on right now. You can see it's on. Okay. So what is turning it off is what I want to know. That's going to be a pain. I would imagine, is it the kinemacity? And if the kinemacity is turning it off, then why isn't the kinemacity turning it on? Throw it. That's a good idea. So, yeah, we'll see if throwing it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Okay, let's see. All right. So it's off, and we're going to throw it. And it came back on. How is it getting turned on? Okay, so the box collider is the issue. So we set active, and then we do the kinemacity. But wait. Is it something to do with the order of this? With these two things? Oh, wait, I disabled this. Remember, I took this out and it still didn't work. No, we directly toggled the collider. Nothing to do with it. But we never turn it off. So we never, like, where do we turn it off? Right? So here's set equipped item. And when set equipped item, by the end of set equipped item, that collider is off. So where in here is it being disabled? In another class. Well, not in any of our classes. Right? Because there's nothing, I mean, transform set parent, that's not ours. Quanturian Euler, that's not ours. Try get component, that's not ours. Game object set active, that's not on get. Okay, let's look at unequipped. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys for being right. Fuck you guys for being correct. Fuck you both. I hate you guys. I hate you. Go fuck yourselves. Ah. Yeah, I found it. Matthew found it exact same time I did. Yep. Motherfuckers. All right. Well, we know what the error is. It should be easy to fix now. Now that I've completely rewritten the code. Okay. So the issue there is that you can drop an item that's not okay. So, but oh, wait a minute. It's all about. All right, I'm not going to fit. We got 5 minutes left. Okay, I know what the issue is. It's with how I'm calling unequipped on unequipped. I want to go through and I just kind of want to refactor that so that I'm calling unequipped and on unequipped, and so that I'm enabling and disabling the box collider as it all, like both of those things are happening when they have to happen and when it makes sense for them to happen. I guess we can just for the sake of it, let's put well, yeah. Drop item. Yeah. Ugh. I'm getting tired. Yeah. So this should do it. This should do it. But I wanna make sure that I wanna go through. God damn it. Fuck you both. I hate you guys. God, I hate you, not sure. I hate it. Because sometimes you say things that are like but then sometimes you're fucking spot on. God damn you. No, this was good. This was good. This is a good team effort. I liked it. I like it. I like it. See what you see what I'm talking about with the things that are like really. Yeah, works fine. Works fine. Why is there a bang in there? Are you talking about the exclamation point? It's C# syntax. It's about the bang. It means like, hey, this variable can sometimes be null, but since I put an exclamation point there, I'm promising you that it's not null. That's essentially what it means. And if it is null, I will allow you to throw an exception. Whereas if I put a question, mark there instead of a bang, the question mark is saying, oh, well, this whole thing is null if this variable is null. It's what's called a shebang line that's a old Bash reference. I think that's what you would call it, a shebang, which is let me get a. One thing I do not like about Visual Studio is how hard it is to get a new file. But I think it was shebang. Was it this? And you have something like that. I think that's what it was called. Shebang bash. Yeah. Pound sign, exclamation point. So what this was is you could do this in scripts, right? Mobile chat. Oh, is there people in the mobile chat? Oh, wow, there's a few people. Which language is it? Said hi. Okay, Matthew. Hey, can you recommend any YouTube channel for data structures and algorithms? Yeah, I can. It's called Addy Goes Live. This is the perfect channel for algorithms and data structures. No, the shebang. So basically, like in like Unix-y type scripting, Linux-y type scripting, you put this pound exclamation point at the beginning of a script, and then you can put like the path to the executable for the script in here. Or you can put the full path to the executable if you want, or you can if the executable is in the path is in the environmental variable called path, you can just put the executable name. And basically what that says, that tells the operating system, oh, this is a script, and I'm going to launch this scripting language, this executable, and pass this script itself to that as the script to be ran. It's basically just a shortcut, but you put it into. So in this part here, and this line, so you would have like this, and then you would have like, you know, like it's been years since I programmed in Perl, but like, let's just pretend this is Perl, you know, like print hello world, right? Whatever it is. You would have your program underneath of it. And then this particular line was called a shebang line. And this was called a bang. And this is the hash, hence the hash, bang, shebang. Anyway, I'm old. All right. Well, this was good. This was good, boys. I mean, we figured out what the problem was. The problem was that I'm an idiot. But we figured it out. So at least we know that. And knowing is half the battle. Yeah, I'm going to try and fix this. Yeah, I'll probably fix this tomorrow morning. Oh God, I got to do fucking Jira stuff for work tomorrow. Like literally, like I'm like, and I'm like, why? Like I put off like this whole, like trying to get our sprint cadence back. Like I was the one who recommended it like a fucking idiot, because of course I recommended it. So guess whose job it is? But it has to happen, and nobody else was going to like step up and do it. So it's like, all right, well, I'll do it. So, but of course it's coming on me, because now I got to go in Jira and I got to figure out how to fucking start sprints and stop sprint, like, and just like, I don't want to deal with Jira. Like I don't want to learn Jira. Like what? Matthew says, I have to do mandatory cybersecurity tomorrow. Feels like clicky work. Oh, God. Do you have... So here in the United States, every year... Well, not every company, but for certain certifications as a company, every year there are certain training. There's certain training that the company has to do. And one of them is like... And it sounds like maybe that's what you're going to do. It's like cybersecurity training where you're like, Jill, like the questions are so stupid. Like Jill says that somebody from China is offering to pay her $5,000 for company secrets. What would you tell Jill to do? And then multiple, like, split the money with me. Ask them for more. Report this immediately to your supervisor. Oh, gee, I wonder which one. Like, that's literally the quote-unquote training you have to do. And it's also like, you know, Bob grabbed Jill's ass. What should you do? Tell Bob not to do that anymore. Have a stern talking with Bob. Ask Bob how it felt. Report the incident to HR immediately. Which one should you do? Like, oh my God. Anyway, Matthew says, yeah, it's like a refresher. Yeah, it's awful. Not sure says, I did that at my previous job. Jira is hell. No, Jira. I was a PM today, and I don't like it. And the only reason I'm doing this is so that we can get back to a sprint cadence so that I can actually do some programming, right? Because then, like, we're doing planning, and we're going to have our planning, and then we're going to have our sprints, and I'm going to assign myself tickets that have certain points. But as soon as I do that, then now I have programming to do. And if somebody's like, hey, can you go to, oh my, like tomorrow's a busy day. Like I have like this 2-hour marathon meeting that I scheduled. This 2-hour marathon meeting that's all planning. We got to sit for that and do that. It's a big room planning. Have you ever heard that term, big room planning? Oh my fucking God. Do you do t-shirt sizing? Oh my God. Yes, you got to do t-shirt sizing, and you got to, so how many, oh, it's not points. Is it points? Like how many points would that ticket be? And then but you got to use the Fibonacci numbers, you know, because that's how you do it. You got to do like 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 or 8. Like, oh my God, just shoot me. Not sure. It says, what is your Jira multiplier? I have no idea, and I don't want to know. I don't even know what that is. I'm scared to look it up. I'm literally scared to look it up. I'm gonna look it up. What is a Jira multiplier? You know what? Like me. So, okay, a Jira multiplier, more accurately, multiplier is an Atlas and Marketplace app for Jira. I've already lost interest. I still don't know what this is. Wait, is an Atlas and Marketplace app for Jira service management that automates identity and access management workflows. I still have no idea what it is. I don't care. I don't care. So a while back, I became privy to everybody's salary in the company except for the execs, which kind of pissed me off. So of course, like as soon as you get this access, what do? Well, you start looking it up, all right? Like you start looking, how much the money do these people make? And I found out that at the time, I was the third highest paid engineer in the company. I am now the highest paid engineer in the company. And then the person, because like I've always been very obsessed with like hierarchies, like chain of commands, right? So like if I'm at the top of the engineer chain of command, like, well, every captain has their XO. So the guy who I would consider my XO, because I'm the captain, of course, he is the second highest paid engineer in the company. So what did the two highest paid engineers in the company do today? Oh, we were trying to figure out how to create a sprint such that you could have multiple projects in that sprint. Oh my fucking God. We spent like 3 hours trying to figure this out. And I'm just like, really? Like, this is what my life has come to. This is, and do you think I'm going to put this on my resume? No, because with my luck, they're going to be like, oh, this guy knows Jira. We need somebody that knows Jira. Like, if I'm ever looking for another job, which hopefully I never will. But if I do, like, no. Matthew says money well spent. Yes. Yeah. It used to drive me nuts because, like, when we used to do, like, we used to have so many fucking meetings about planning and retrospective and stand-ups and like I remember like once like trying to do an estimate of how much money the company would spend, like you ever like sit in a meeting at work and you just look around, and even if you don't know how much money the people around you make, you have an idea of how much they make. And so you're just looking around and you're like, wow, this company is spending a fuck ton of money for this meeting right now, and absolutely nothing is getting accomplished. Yep. Anyway, Matthew says, in fairness, we don't have anywhere near as many planning sessions now, just 1 or 2 per sprint. It's a nightmare. And the other thing that has really started to really piss me off is that stand-ups, and this has been abused in my company, is that stand-ups, they often are not stand-ups. They turn into status meetings for the managers. That's what they are. That's how managers use them. They use them as a status meeting to see what people are working on every day. And that's not what a stand-up is supposed to be. It's not. And it just, and it's like I wanted to have I don't want to get into the politics of my job right now, but basically it was a decision that was out of my control to start having daily stand-ups some time back, because at first I thought it was going to be my decision, and I was like, okay, we're going to have it I was debating to like have it like Tuesdays and Thursdays, although that didn't seem quite enough. And I was like, well, maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, but I don't like having meetings on Fridays. So maybe like Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays. So something like that. No, motherfucker, every fucking day. I'm rarely, I attend maybe two stand-ups a week, because I'm like, no, not doing it. Jira is designed to make managers feel like they're doing something. It's crazy amount of overhead. It's off. Oh my God. And so I may have talked about this before, and I don't want to say anything. I don't want to be too specific, but there are certain people, like my company, we used to have an engineering department of like close to 200 engineers. Now we have like 30. It's been reduced quite a lot. But there are still people who will argue when you want to do something. They will argue with you because it's not the process. They're so married to the process. They're so ingrained and so concerned about the process. They're not actually concerned about the goal. If you recommend something that's outside of the process, oh, no, we can't do that. That's not what the process. And it's like, motherfucker, get it through your head. Like, we are not a team of 170 engineers anymore. We are 30 people doing the work of almost 200 engineers. So fuck the process. And we get to decide the process. And it's like, well, and then the other thing that like fucking Jira was such a fucking mess for so long, because what would happen is you would have project managers and managers come in, and then they would go to Jira and they were like, oh, I'm having a hard time getting this one report that we used to do at my old job because we're missing the Wamsijod field. So I'm going to add the Wamsijod field as a requirement to create a new ticket. And so now you have this fucking Wamsijod field, and then that project manager, they're gone. They're gone. But then people, and then you're like, well, maybe we should, you know, I remember when we had, when we,
Stay focused.
oh, I'm getting worked up. We had two major staff cuts this year. We had one in January and we had one in March. And I remember it was sometime around May. And you know how Jira has projects? Well, we had one monolithic project for everything. We had like, at one point, we had like 12 different Scrum teams. One monolithic project. Everything was under that. And so we were now a staff of like 30 some people. And I remember trying to get, this was when we had a different director of engineering. And I remember sitting here like, you know what? We want to redo the projects. Like what we need to do is we need to have like different Jira projects for different things. And this motherfucker, who I liked him, but he was a motherfucker on this day. This motherfucker was so concerned about the reports. But what about the reports? We can't create new projects because of the fucking reports. And I'm like, are the people who need these reports even still at the company anymore? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you want, because it was this is the project that had the Wamsijod field and the Wamsijod 2 field. Like literally, like when you look at the fields in Jira, there were like 3 different fucking versions of target, like of the target version field, and then the fixed version, and then the found version, and then the test. Like what the, like literally, and everything's fucking required. Everything's and you don't know how many fucking times like a field I would just put like ... Like fuck you. I just want to write a fucking bug so that I don't forget it in a week. Like, oh my God, it was infuriating. Matthew says, imagine having to make a documented request to create a new class. I saw this one in a video. Wow. Oh, that would drive me nuts. Well, that wouldn't drive me. But the thing about that is that's weird, because that would not only drive me nuts as the developer, but that would drive me nuts as the lead. Like, why am I getting an email or whatever? Like, why am I getting an email about one of my programmers wanting to create a new class? Like, that sounds like a manager not understanding what programming is, and like probably thinking like, oh, a new class, is that going to cost us more money? Like, that's what that sounds like. That's what that sounds like to me. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm going to say something a little egotistical, but like, I have confidence in my skills. I know I don't show it too much here in Unity, but like I have confidence that like just about any programming task you put in front of me, I'm going to be able to accomplish. Some might take me longer than others, but I'll be able to do it. And so the only reason I say that is like, I feel that like any software company, I could find that I could be productive. But with that, it's like I could start a company. I feel like I have the technical skills to start a company. I just don't have any ideas. Like, that's my biggest problem. Like, I feel like I don't have any ideas. It's not a matter of lacking technical skills. It's a matter of like not having any ideas that I think are going to like sell, that are like, I don't know. We'll see. Matthew says, I think it was mainly for legacy system in case it breaks everything. Well, that's what fucking version control is for. Isn't that like what Git is? Like, Jesus Christ, these people. Anyway. Age Verify app. Oh, I know that's big in England. That's big in England. Like the Age Verify app, but there's like tons of them Age Verify apps right now. I was thinking it. What was the? I had another idea earlier today, but I've already forgotten it. It wasn't an Age Verify app, but it was. Somebody had a problem at work. Oh. So, at work we have to address these CVEs, comment or CV. What does CVE stand for? It's like common. No, not comment. Oh, Jesus Christ. In the cybersecurity field, no, not jobs. In the cybersecurity field, what is a CVE? I forget what it is. Common vulnerability, and exposures. Yeah, common vulnerabilities and exposures. So I don't know if you know what CVEs are, but in case you don't know what a CVE is, it's basically when you find a vulnerability in like an ARP, like in certain programs, right? So in certain what is that? There's like a very popular XML library which constantly has vulnerabilities, which I find very bizarre, but whatever. But we're having an issue now where we're trying to. This is what I was talking about. We were trying to address a bunch of CVEs that have been backpiling, and then somebody was very concerned about the process. Well, this is not the way that we normally do releases. This is very and it's like, fuck the process. We need to get this out. Anyway, but we were having an issue because we had this list of CVEs, but we had no. And then the CVEs, generally they will correspond to an RPM, like in the Linux world, right? Basically, this program has a vulnerability, and now you have to fix it. You install the new version of that program, and then to install the new version of that program, you have to install that RPM and all the other RPMs. But you have to manually make that correlation. And I was like, how about something that like with CVEs that tells you exactly what RPMs you have to install to address the CVEs, because that's not common. That's not just it really, like, you look at CVEs and it doesn't really tell you. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. But I was like, but you know what? That's not a business idea. You're not going to make an entire business off of that. Anyway, boys, it is well past my bedtime. I have to take the dog out to piss and get in bed next to my wife. So I'm going to go do that. I hope you have a great evening. And boys, both of you, Matthew and Not Sure, I hope to see you both back here on Friday. I don't want any excuses. Not Sure, if you have plans on Friday, cancel them. Tell them you already have a date, and that's with me. Have a good night, boys, and I will see you both here back on Friday. All right, guys. Bye.